Hello, my name is Cassandra Williams from Educational Innovation 360. I'm so excited that you decided to join me at my session. This session is so important. It's about how to get more results by focusing on feedback. That is us walking into the classroom, giving teachers the feedback that they need to be successful. To tell you a little bit more about me, I started educational innovation. And what I realized is we know that educators do not learn at the same pace. They do not acquire the content at the same time. And so I developed an e-instructional coaching system that supports teachers throughout the year with job-embedded training with using video. Some of the objectives in this session are very clear. The outcomes are providing the 6 pillars of success. We're going to go over that and where did that come from and some of the pieces of that and how we can use that to our advantage to work with our school. The next one is the observation feedback cycle. This cycle is from TNTP, right? And it's a great cycle that allows us to work with the teachers and develop sentence stems so we know exactly what to say at what time. Then we're going to practice coaching. This is going to be a fun opportunity for you and me both to take a look at some images as well as videos to see what are some things we could do to support this teacher. And last but not least, we're going to talk about professional development and how it's so key. All right, so let's talk about the impact of coaching and how we need to focus. So some of the 6 pillars are 1, system vision and commitment, right? We are always focusing on student success, and everything we do is focused on student success. So when you hear this or that, or teachers talk about this, you say, how does this relate to student success? And many times we can narrow that down and have great conversation all revolved around the students. And we also need to make sure our principal knows that either our role is clear and everything is defined. And they know that we're here for continuous improvement, for teacher growth, and we're not here to evaluate. But if you're a principal or assistant principal, you are there to evaluate. With that being in mind, it's so important you get into the classroom day 1. Number 2, recruitment and selectivity. So when you are selected as a coach, this is so important. Celebrate your successes. Many times coaches feel, why me? And they feel like they've gone to the dark side. But not to worry, that is not you. You are there because you put the needs of the school first. Do what you can to have impact and necessary impact for coaching to be successful. And make sure you hone your skills. You need to be able to research, read, identify anything that your teacher is working on so you can be a direct resource in the classroom. 3, shared responsibility. This is so key because I tell people all the time that I am not the expert. We are the expert. We help grow each other. And so keep your promises to teachers. If you're going to come in and observe. If you're going to come in and co-teach, do that. There's a responsibility. So if you see the teacher in the front of the room struggling, you jump in. If you see a student in the back of the classroom, you co-teach. The outcomes are for both of you guys. You want to be contributing the same, okay? And so last thing I want to say is PD tracking. We want to make sure that we track our PD, track our spending, so we can make sure that the resources are going for teacher development. The research are going for what practitioners need in the classroom. And so I very hope that was helpful because this is a great start for creating a big impact because we are coaching our teachers.